Hey y'all, it's Logan, and I realize it's been a while, but I just wanted to give you a quick update. I want y'all to be sure to visit my website, www.loganpettismusic.weebly.com. That's LOGANPETTISMUSIC .weebly.com, of course. LoganPettismusic.weebly.com. On there, you'll find my schedule. You'll find links to God's plan of salvation, which is very important. If you don't take anything else from my ministry, be sure that you take that. What else is on there? My guest book. Please sign my guest book if you visit my site. I love to hear from my friends that visit my website. And if you've seen me in concert or seen me on YouTube or something like that, please, by all means, if you liked it, if you didn't, let me know. Let's see. What else is on there? My blog, my ramblings, which this video will be part of. And I've got my bio on there. And then, really important, I have 2 CDs out. I have Logan Pettis Live from the Valley, which is a live recording of one of my first concerts. In fact, it was my very first concert that featured Steve Ladd. And it's got a lot of your Southern classics on it, your favorites, Temporary Home, Through the Fire, that type of stuff. And then my new album features 4 new songs penned by Miss Andrea Brown. If anybody remembers Andrea, she traveled with me for a long period of time, and she one of the greatest piano players that I think I've met, and very talented. And she recorded all the tracks for me except for like 2 or 3, and she wrote several of the songs that appear on the album, and it's available online right now. You can also donate to me. You see this, my sound setup over here. Sometimes it needs upkeep, and that's where that money goes to. And then to make sure that the car is not dying and I can get from concert to concert. So there's that. Also on there you will find a link to something that I hold near and dear to my heart, and that is Ben Spears' Stamps-Baxter School of Music. Now, why Ben Spears and not other music schools? Well, I'll tell you. I love, for one thing, I love that it's 2 weeks, and you spend 2 weeks cooped up with a bunch of crazy folk, and you'll start to like them. I have people that are like family to me, that came out of that group, or out of that school, I should say, and I love them to death, and I think that's cool. As Christians, we should have a core group of people, even if they're spread out across the universe, it seems. But I found people that live right here, Miss Mancioni, Mandy Dunlap, 2 people that live just an hour or so away from me. And, well, Miss Haley lives down in Kansas City, too, so. But it's a school, their mission statement, it says, is dedicated to the furtherance of Southern gospel music and to raising the standard of musical excellence as an art form. Which is very important. The school, of course, is headed up by Mr. Ben Spear, who, if you don't know who he is, he's a legend in gospel music in particular. But this school isn't, just for gospel people. If you are very serious, and I want to stress that, if you are serious about your music career, or, your choir directing, or whatever musical facet you may have, this is the school for you. I remember being at the National Quartet Convention, and somebody from another school said, "Oh, Ben Spear, huh? Well, I hope you like shape notes." And I was kind of taken aback by that, coming from a Southern gospel performer. Yes, I love those shape notes. If you're going to do, in particular, this genre, I feel that it's very important, yes, I'm for the progression of music, and, gospel music in particular, because if there's no progression, we just die. But I think it's very important to know about your past, so that way you can have a future. And the past, we came from those old-timey singing books with those shape notes, the do, re, mi, fa, so, the solfege system. You get some of the industry's best. My mentor and my teacher was a guy named Stephen Hill, and it went beyond, even after the school. It's that family thing I talk about. And he promised that he would kick my butt every day until I was doing something, and up until the day he died, he'd send me little emails. But, you get great instruction by people like Ben Spear, who is always there. He's been around forever. Jack Clark, who, amazing songwriter. Freddie Edwards wrote a couple of songs on my album. Eloise and Tracy Phillips. Of course, Tracy has been, featured on Ernie Hawson's Signature Sounds Cathedrals thing. She's played for Gaither and stuff. You got guys, Glenn Wilson, Charles Toller, Allison Spear. Of course, everybody knows Allison Durham Spear. Miss Connie Northam. I love Connie. Connie's been teaching my good friend Megan Cox. That's another, deal. I met Megan at the Stamps-Baxter school. We've been hanging out in Texas forever and doing a thing down there, but Megan learns from Connie, and I learned from Megan, and so, it's cool, the camaraderie and stuff. As they say, in all the school stuff, the school lasts only a couple of weeks, but its effects last a lifetime. Look at Jordan James. Jordan was an alumni from the Stamps-Baxter school. He is now the bass singer for the Dixie Echoes. So if you're serious about it, by all means, the dates are July 7th through July 19th of 2013. The website is www.stampsbaxterschool.com. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them through my website. Also, you may say, I don't have, the money for this. Well, we got you covered there. If it weren't for the great scholarship program that Stamps-Baxter provides, thank you to Mr. Gerald Wolf one more time for being so generous. But guys like, Gerald Wolf of Greater Vision, Bill Gaither supports the Stamps-Baxter School, the National Quartet Convention, I think Claude Hopper's part of it, just everybody, you can get a scholarship because they want to make sure that you are there and that you don't miss out on your opportunity to learn at the Stamps-Baxter School of Music. And I hope you get to come. If you have any other questions, contact me. I'll be glad to help you out. Because I want to see you there, if you're serious about that. That being said, let's see. There's not a lot other than just talking about the stamp school, and how much it's helped me improve, not only vocally, but as a performer. They help give me a little confidence, Allison Spear. I was moved to tears by some things that she said. I'm thinking about it now. But and then of course, having the encouragement from Mr. Stephen Hill has been amazing. But that's the kind of thing that you or your children or whatever, it's just a fun experience all the way around. So if you're a music student, if you're in a choir, this will help you on so many levels. This will help you become a better instrumentalist. Freddie Edwards, who's been my teacher, taught me all kinds of stuff. Elephant gobbled boy down fast, EGBD, and which of course, if you're me, I go, no, elephant no eat boy, elephant herbivore. But no, and so I've learned things like augmented fifth and all this stuff, and diminished chords and so on and so forth. And it's helped me in singing with people. I've never been that great with harmony parts, but now with the education that I've gotten from the fine folks at Stamps, I can picture parts in my head and stuff. So, but it'll really help you no matter what facet of music that you're involved in. Stamps-Baxter has something for everybody. Private vocal lessons, group lessons, piano stuff. It'll teach you how to conduct, just all kinds of stuff. Just be sure to visit the website, and you'll find out all your stuff. Well, I think that's all the time I have for now. I look forward to maybe updating y'all a little later on some stuff. Be sure to visit the website again, loganpettismusic.weebly.com. All right, thanks y'all. Bye-bye.